You are welcome to the Lord TV, your number one fantastic reality TV that gives you all that it takes to be enlightened on trending news such as politics, entertainment, sports, and what have you. If you are new on this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button as well as already subscribed. So please don't forget to drop your comments anytime I drop new videos. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.
Viewers, you're welcome to today's trending news, and the headline is Buhari aide Lauretta Onochie defend Buhari's loan request of 22.7 billion US dollars. But before I proceed, don't forget, click on the red subscribe button as well as the bell button to get updated anytime we upload new videos. The news in details. The special assistant to the president, Muhammad Buhari, on social media, Lauretta Onochie, has taken to her Twitter handle at Lauretta to unabashedly blast a young man that spoke against Buhari's newly approved foreign loan of 22.7 billion US dollars. Just yesterday, the 5th day of March, the President Muhammad Buhari tabled a request to the Senate on 22.96 billion US dollars foreign loan, which he said was for infrastructural development, of which they later approved of 22.7 billion US dollars after a series of deliberation. Recall that Nigeria is already in a serious debt. As at the year 2015, Nigeria was owing 12.12 trillion, which skyrocketed in the year 2018 when President Muhammad Buhari borrowed 12.27 trillion, making it a total of 24.39 trillion, which is over 70 billion US dollars. When this recent 22.7 billion US dollars is added to over 70 billion US dollars, we already owe. One wonders when Nigeria will duly be set free from this enormous debt. However, a young man aired his opinion on this issue on his Twitter handle, saying, "Yesterday, General Buhari rubber stamp handpicked and follow-come senators at the NAS roundly surrender Nigerians into the hands of the enemy of backwardness and Buhari administration of incompetence to approve 22.7 billion US dollars. Buhari's aide Lauretta Onochie tackled him, saying he is a bad belle to have opposed the assembly, who are busy looking out for the progress of Nigeria. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, this young man has said nothing wrong concerning what President Muhammad Buhari has requested for. I see nothing wrong in what he has just said. Yes, it might look like a mockery kind of statement, but it makes sense. Yes, it makes sense because Nigeria, looking at what we have here, the value, the depths we have incurred, it has a clear definition of what the young man has just said. Nigeria has now been labeled with that tag, that name, Buhari administration. That's just the truth. And the administration Well, not even Boro country, but Boro administration. And that is Buhari's administration is known to be an administration of Boro. Yes, that is the truth. Look at the the kind of the kind of money that Nigeria has incurred under this same Buhari administration. Even in the regime of President Olusegun Obasanjo, I can never remember Nigeria incurring this kind of debt in that administration. Yet, upon the debts that Nigeria incurred in terms of Olusegun Obasanjo, Nigerians still strive to make sure that they pay that debt. I know what it took Nigerians. I know what it took Olusegun Obasanjo and Abubakar to pay that debt. Not to talk of this particular one that we are just experiencing. Okay, now we are owing all of this money and we are still going on to borrow. Do we continue borrowing until we get to a stage whereby our country will now be able will now get to the stage of being sold out to another country, or until another country will now decide to buy Nigeria off because of our too many debts, because of the too many debts that we are owing. I don't think the young man has done anything wrong. So Buhari's aide should just maintain a very low profile and try to understand the angle which people are actually coming from. We are owing so much. Okay, now this particular 22.7 billion US dollars that has just been demanded for infrastructural development. Now, this money that has been demanded for the project that it has been they demanded this money for, how authentic, what is the weight of the project, what is the profit margin of the project, what is the output that the project is going to generate. You don't just seek for a loan and at the end of the day you think that that loan will not be paid back. If you seek for a loan, you invest that loan into a business that you know that loan can be able to generate an interest or profit, so that at the end of the day the loan can now be able to pay itself. But whereby you demand for a loan and at the end of the day you end up struggling to see how to raise or generate money from another source in order to pay back the loan. So I would say that though the money demanding for is not bad, the reason for demanding for the money is not bad, but the money should actually be used. The money should be used for something that will later in return bring back reasonable outputs that will enable the loan to be refunded back to where it's coming from. And again, Nigerians should learn should learn to reduce its level of borrowing. When will Nigeria be a country that will be given to another country? When? Instead we keep borrowing, asking from one administration to another administration, we keep borrowing and asking. If this administration finish, the other administration will take up the debts and continue from where the other administration gave it to. So what am I trying to say? We should learn to be to reduce our level of borrowing, so that in the long run Nigeria will be a debt-free country. So I don't know what your own opinion concerning this issue may be, as Buhari'S Lauretta Onochie has actually expressed her own, but by anger. Don't forget to leave your own comment behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.